Good morning, teacher and classmates. In this video, I will tell you about one of the most important stage of my academic and personal life, high school. I studied at the day high school number 40, on Melchoro Campo, belonged to the 2015 on 2018 generation. Below, I will tell you the most important and relevant of each of the 3 years. First year, on my high school, I attended in the morning shift, Group F. There were 6 groups per year, from A to F. It was difficult for me to adapt because I come from private schools and the groups were very small. They were not numerous like in high school. In the first and second semester, my grades were regular. In the remaining semesters, I was improving, obtaining a final average of 9.2. In my workshop, there were several modifications due to the fact that I was sent to the same electronic circuits. The teacher retreated. His name is Alfredo Morales Ponce. Then they sent me along with my classmates to a workshop that was staring. That called as confusion. I don't remember the teacher's name. The teacher left. Finally, we left to our preference. In my case, it was plastic arts. I like and it suited me a lot. This change occurred between the first and second terms. Another important event in this school year was that the Spanish teacher missed the entire first term due to a leg injury. Such a grade that we obtained in the second term would be placed on the second term. There were several groups with a high level of indiscipline and with a low academic performance. All this will have consequences for the second year. My tutor was the geography teacher, Angélica Sandoval Hernández. Second year. The consequences for this year were that there were changed into groups. That is, if one belonged to the first group A. Now for the second and third year it would belong to the F. It was not the case of all, including mine. The authorities of the school did it with the objective of improving the discipline and performance that was had the previous year. I feel more adapted to these study conditions. The most outstanding teachers important were the teachers of physics, universal history, and my tutor, who at some time he gave us civic and ethical formation, the teacher Maria Lagunes. This year some modifications were made with the teachers. Among them is the Spanish teacher Mónica Villegas, who was replaced by teacher Elida Rosales. My tutor had to leave school. The counselor Veronica Bautista, who was a tutor for the second group E, also had to take care of youth. The teacher Jose Luis Avila Martinez, who taught us use the universal history subject due to a problem. Misunderstanding was fired from the campus, situation that buttered use and seemed unfair to use since the teacher's intentions were not bad and this child made him look bad. My physical teacher, Miguel Romano Pantoja, was an elderly person. He quickly, as the teacher was not bad, but in certain was he was already exhausted, tired of teaching. He did not have the same enthusiasm, desire to teach. This brought him problems with some classmates in my group and also with the other seconds A, B, and C in matters of homework, work, etc. In my workshop, I made together with my group mates who were in plastic arts a commemorative mat of the Day of the Dead. Together with the other groups, the second years counted as a qualification this mat. All my goals was to be part of the campus court. Despite having good grades, a good academic performance was not enough to reach a place there. As for the teacher, Jose Luis Avila, the prefect of second years, he had to take chairs of our university history classes. Together with the other seconds, we collaborated in the History Museum, planned by the teacher Rodrigo Pineda Cabrera. He did not give me a class in second. My final grade for second grade was 9.6 point third year. From second to third grade, no changes were made. Adjustments, some others classmates were changed groups. My tutor was a Spanish teacher, Elida Rosales Leon. The teachers with whom I was somewhat fond of, I was somewhat close was with the teacher Rodrigo Pineda Cabrera from History of Mexico, Alfredo Muciño from Civic and Ethical Formation, and the English teacher Katia Suarez Escamilla, who taught my English the first year. Unfortunately, I got chicken pox at the end of the first term, so I had to miss 3 weeks to recover and not infect annoying. Between the end of the second term and the beginning of the third, the teacher Katia Suarez had to leave the campus due to personal situations. In this year, the music room was changed. It happened to be in the hallways of the third year classrooms and orientation to the room that was of confusion. I received orientation talks related to Comipem's exam. The situation began to be my priority. Is it not because I no longer cared to get good grades, have a good average and all that, but that already went to the background? It was no longer the main thing. It was a year where there were emotions of everything, joy, anger, and also sadness. We suffered the loss of teacher Francisco Rojas Cureño. He went into cardiac arrest, died in May 5, 2018. Helping in the training sections some teachers who come to be absent. He took us out to do coordination exercise, then he led his play. Of it the teachers left word he gave us it. He was a good teacher, friend, father, but about a great human being, whom I will remember forever and ever in my mind and heart. He also gave dance to these groups that the teacher Simon Rosales Hernandez did not give them music, was in the case of Group D, those that were born in 2002, 2004, etc. Each generation is in the honor of a historical or important being. In the case of my generation, 2015 or 2018, it was in honor of the teacher Francisco Rojas Cureño. I dedicate a few words of farewell to him. My third year grade was 8.8 and my final high school grade was 9.5. This is at the coat of arms of high school, 40. Here I show you the section of the photos of memory. First group F, my classmates and a server. Second group F, my new colleges, my English teacher Rosalinda Bendaño, and I. Unfortunately, I did not find the photo of the third F, so I made a collage of the photos that I took this year. My classmates, my friends, my dedication, and the teacher Francisco Rojas Coreño. Well, I hope it's clear. Thank you for attention. Bye bye.